In the heart of the ancient Karnak temple, where columns rose to the sky like guardians of forgotten secrets, two women stood face to face, their breaths merging in the scorching desert air. One of them, with dark locks cascading over her shoulders and eyes full of a stormy ocean, whispered, "If we leave here, all this will disappear." The other, with skin the color of warm sand and a gaze that could melt stone, touched her hand. It was a moment when the world stood still, but to understand how they ended up there, we must return to the beginning, a chance encounter that turned their lives upside down. Alexa grew up in the bustling streets of New York, where the city pulsed with energy, yet she hid behind the facade of a successful journalist. Her days were filled with interviews and deadlines, but her nights with loneliness. She always felt that something was missing, as if a part of her soul remained in another world. To clear her mind, Alexa decided to travel to Egypt, a country she had dreamed of since childhood, reading books about pharaohs and pyramids. She wanted to feel history under her feet, breathe in the dust of centuries, and perhaps find answers to her inner questions. At the same time, in Los Angeles, lived Sophia, an artist with the soul of a wanderer. Her paintings were brimming with the vibrant colors of ancient civilizations, but in reality, she struggled with the aftermath of a long, toxic relationship. Friends convinced her to take a vacation and fly to Egypt. "You'll find inspiration there," they said. Sophia agreed, hoping the Nile would wash away her sorrow and gift her new colors for her canvas. They met in Cairo, on a crowded bus heading to the Giza pyramids. Alexa sat by the window, staring at the horizon where the sun gilded the sandy dunes. Suddenly, the bus jolted to a stop, and Sophia's bag fell onto Alexa's lap. "Sorry. This road chaos is driving me crazy," Sophia laughed, leaning down to retrieve it. Their eyes met, and time slowed. In Sophia's eyes, Alexa saw a reflection of her own longing, while Sophia felt a spark she had long lost. They struck up a conversation. It turned out they were both from America, both searching for something more than everyday life. Alexa spoke of her work, how words helped her navigate the world, but not herself. Sophia shared stories of her paintings, where she depicted strong women of antiquity, queens who ruled empires. "Imagine what it's like to live without masks, to be fully yourself," Sophia said, and Alexa nodded, feeling something stir within her. That evening, they decided to continue their talk over dinner at a small cafe by the Nile. Under the stars, with the scent of spices and the sounds of street musicians, they shared secrets. Alexa confessed that she had always been attracted to women, but fear of judgment had kept her hidden. Sophia, with a tremble in her voice, told of her ex, who had broken her heart, accusing her of too much passion. "I thought love was freedom, not a cage," she whispered. In that moment, a bond formed between them, deep and inexplicable, like a river flowing through the ages. The next day, they set off for Luxor together. It was impulsive, yet inevitable. In the temples, they wandered for hours, touching ancient walls etched with tales of love and betrayal. Sophia sketched a quick drawing of Alexa against the columns, and she joked, "You've made me look like Nefertiti." They laughed, but tension hung in the air, a growing attraction with every step. Drama struck in Abu Simbel. During an excursion, a sandstorm erupted, the wind howled, sand lashed their faces, and the group of tourists scattered in the chaos. Alexa and Sophia took shelter in a temple niche, pressing close to shield themselves from the storm. "I'm scared," Alexa whispered, her heart pounding not just from the tempest. Sophia took her hand. "We're together. That's what matters." When the storm subsided, they stepped into the light, covered in dust, but closer than ever. That night, by a campfire in the camp, Sophia said, "Egypt awakens something real in me. And you made it possible." They decided to stay longer, first a week, then a month. They rented a small apartment in Luxor, where the Nile whispered tales to them. To blend into this world, they began wearing Egyptian attire, flowing linen dresses adorned with turquoise necklaces and golden diadems, like those of ancient queens. "We're like sisters of the pharaohs," Alexa joked, donning a headdress with stripes of lapis and gold. In these outfits, They felt free, beyond the constraints of American hustle. They explored markets, learned to cook full in tagine, and painted together. Sophia taught Alexa brushstrokes, while Alexa shared stories that inspired new canvases. But drama lingered. One night, after an argument about their past, Sophia feared trusting again, while Alexa worried it was all an illusion. They stood on the balcony, gazing at the moon over the temple. Tears streamed down Sophia's cheeks. What if we go back, and it all shatters? Alexa turned to her, wiped away a tear, and, unable to hold back any longer, leaned in closer. Their lips met in a tender, lingering kiss. It was like a lightning strike in the desert, full of passion yet pure, devoid of vulgarity. It was a kiss of two souls finding each other amidst the world's chaos. It erased all doubts, leaving only warmth and a promise. From that moment, they chose not to return. Egypt became their home. They opened a small gallery in Luxor, where Sophia displayed her paintings and Alexa wrote articles about the country's hidden treasures. In Egyptian attire, they walked the streets hand in hand, and the locals smiled, seeing in them the embodiment of ancient legends. Their love blossomed like a lotus on the Nile, dramatic yet resilient, full of adventure and quiet moments by the river. They found not only each other, but also themselves, in a land where time holds no sway over hearts.